Okay, hello, and praise the Lord. I'm finished letting my hair dry, and right now I'm about to glue my hair in. Both are 10 inches. I believe that I showed you what type of hair I had. It's bio. I think that the X is silent, I think. And it's called Express Human Hair. And it's Yaki Yaki Yaki. And I had the bottom in color number 4, and the top is in it's called S for 27 and 30, and it has really thick chunky streaks of blonde in it, which I love. So it's gonna be those two. I love it. So of course I'm going to start with my brown at the bottom, and again they're both in 10 inch, and I got 10 inch because I am doing a bob. So first I measured the back of my head from this point to this point, and if you don't have a mirror you can't really do that. So I'm going to try to turn around to you quickly and show you. So I'll start at my lowest point. I'm not going to go all the way down there because I'm kind of doing a bob. So I'm going to kind of start right there. And then I'm going to do each track this close together. If you can see that. Because I'm not going to be able to turn around each time I put each track in. That's just going to take absolutely, too long. So I usually do the black glue, and then when I get towards the invisible part I do the white glue. So here I am. Let me make sure I don't have any blockage right here. Because sometimes when it won't come out like it should, it's because you have that big clunk of dry glue. So as you can see, that's coming up now. Come on, open up. There it is. So you don't need a tremendous amount of glue. And usually, you're used to using hot air. Use cold. It helps it to dry, and well, it helps it to stick better. I'm sorry. It helps for it to adhere to your head better. So then I just feel. Babe, are you recording this? Never mind. So, as you can see, there that is, and I'm going to be cutting that in the bulb, so I don't really need, but I want to make that back, put that hair in the back as close. I'll show you where I'm going to put the second one, so you can follow me on the third on up. See where that's at? I'm going to take that and put that right over top of it. See where our hair meets? And I'm kind of going to feel. And I'm going to keep them that close so far on the back because, and then as I get to the top, I'll kind of space it out a little bit. But being as though I'm doing the bob and I want to have it kind of cut real nice, I want to make sure that that is going to do it. That when I, cut my bob up real nice, it's not going to be any, hair in between showing and all that good stuff. Again with that cold water, again with that cold air across it, and I'm going to put this piece of hair right where I showed you all, and I'm kind of using my finger to feel. Or maybe instead I keep turning back around, back and forth, I can kind of turn my chair to the back. And just keep checking my time. So again, I'm taking the hair, feeling, taking my scissors, cutting, glue. You already know what it looks like when I cut and glue, so don't really have to show you that. Keep my glue in front. Cold air. Feel it. And across. And I'm pressing down. Any little piece on your hair, just kind of roll it. Make sure where you're rolling it, because you have carpet down and wherever you are, whatever, you don't want that all over the place. And you can go back with that cold. Kind of go over it. Okay. I'm going to measure again from here. Now pressing, because remember this is where the little hump is. So I'm going to make sure that I press down on that. So I'm getting the accurate amount of length across my head. And now cutting where it stopped at. Putting my glue on it. Cool. Hold. Okay, now remember that's where our little hump is. Pressing. Kind of go up to make sure it's not on my skin and that it's on my hair. Okay. See, so it isn't going to be perfect. But now I'm going to start going up some more. So instead of going this close, instead of going right there, I want to go a little bit higher. I can start kind of spacing it out now. Checking my time. You see that? There's no hump in the back of your head. And I'm pressing down. And again, taking the cold air, going across it. Now from here, I want to start going from ear to ear. So now that you pretty much figured out the space and the pattern, now I'm going to start from ear to ear. Meaning I'm going to start right here, come around, and stop. I don't want to go onto my skin. I want to stay on my hair. So if I have to cut it just a tad bit shorter, not too much shorter, but a tad bit shorter, so I won't go past my ear, then I'll do that. So this is pretty much a long line to be putting this glue on. Alright. And I go from here. Remember, making sure that it's not on. Go down. And making sure that it's not on my skin, because it'll lift. If you take it too far past and it's always kind of out there touching your skin, all of this will be like lifting up in the front. So you want to make sure that you don't even start off with those issues. You want to make sure that it's not on your skin. So you want it a little bit behind that black area right there. And then cutting. And then you can go back just a tad bit, so you make sure that you have not, used too much. Now, as I get to the top, I just glue and kind of cut and keep it moving, so I'm not taking a whole bunch of time. And then I'll just go back and blow dry later. As I get in the swing of things, I don't want to keep stopping. I have to look over here because it's kind of dark. Okay. Make sure my hair's pulled up where it's supposed to be. Okay. So I just go over that a couple times, and I just keep going with the brown until it's all used. Remember, because you have the whole top of your head to go, so you can kind of start using pretty much your judgment. You don't want to make them so close together that you don't have enough for the top, because usually I just do my invisible part with 2 bundles. I have 2 bundles and a half a bundle, so I can kind of make my bob a little bit fuller, because I'll really be using the half a bundle for the invisible part, so I don't have to worry about really not spacing. I don't have to worry about spacing my hair too much, because I only use really a half a bundle anyway to do my invisible part, and I want my bob to be a little full, especially in that back area. So I'm actually doing them a little closer than I normally would, because I know I only have a half a bundle left to fill in this whole top before I got to the invisible part. So I'm showing off, because I know I I'm straight. Okay. Still going around my head. These cheap tracks sometimes are so thick, or they're like kind of doubled up 3 times. You like have no choice but to kind of split them a little bit or cut it. Okay, well, I didn't realize my time. I'm going to glue this and then I'll come back and finish up my hair. Okay.